Hi everyone and welcome back to a brand new vlog.
Hello!
We're in a hotel. Fancy.
We're in Chatham.
Chatham because we are off on my birthday present of the Call the Midwife tour today, and that is at Chatham Dockyard. So after work yesterday, Martin picked me up and we drove straight to this hotel, which is called the Bridgewood Manor.
Bridgewood Manor Hotel and Spa.
So we arrived late last night and then we've been to breakfast this morning, and yeah, now we're about to head into Chatham.
Yeah.
We'll probably do a room tour later and
I think so.
show you around the hotel a bit.
Quite a busy day we've got planned.
It is.
We've got everything we want. It's like when we've got these short weekends, we try and fit in as much as possible, don't we?
Well, last weekend we went to Warwick and we stayed in a hotel and then went to Warwick Castle, and then this weekend we're staying in another hotel. So I feel very spoiled at the moment because every weekend we've been staying at hotels, which is really lovely.
And if you're wondering how I found out about this Call the Midwife tour, if you're a fan of the show, then it's because of the night before the wedding. In the hotel I was staying in, I found a leaflet for Chatham Dockyard.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're back this way. It's sort of near where
we got married. But yeah, we're going to go on the tour. I'm not sure how much we'll be able to film of the tour. It depends how many people are there and stuff.
Yeah.
But I am excited because Call the Midwife is one of my favourite shows.
Maybe some montagey things.
Yeah. So we've just parked.
Took us a while to park. We've gone up and down the entire NCP car park.
And then we finally decided on the bottom layer, bottom
tier.
But we're gonna head in. We're actually gonna quickly nip to Primark, have a little bit of a snoop around before the tour, before we head to the Dockyard. Martin wants to pick up some new shoes and I want to pick up a belt, but we'll also just have a little look around. I like looking around different Primarks and seeing if they have different stuff to like the ones you're used to.
I also haven't said, but if you notice that I'm not wearing my ring, it's because I took it off yesterday before I left to do the dishes, and then I left it on the side and forgot to put it back on.
So
naughty.
I'm the only one married this weekend.
No.
Right, let's go to Primark. So we're back in the car. You might have noticed I've changed. I was just getting a bit, the weather at the moment is so difficult to dress for. Because
get hot so quickly.
Because it still is August, so it still is summer, so it is over 20 degrees, but it's just really like overcast and grey, and the wind's cold and it rains. So I just don't know what to wear. So I had a jumper on this morning and I was just getting a bit like flustered and overheated, but I still wanted my arms covered in case it rained, and it's not like hot. So I saw this little t-shirt, I think it was only £2 or £3 from Primark, but I quite liked this part of it and the sleeves, like the ruffles, and I like the colour, but I do have an exact replica of this colour t-shirt. Martin was like, don't you own that already? And I was like, yeah, but I do love it. I love this like yellowy, dark yellow colour.
I got some trainers.
Martin got some trainers. We were going to film, but it was a little bit busy. We literally just went into the high street, straight into Primark and back out again. But we're heading to the Dockyard, which is about a mile away from the Primark, and we're just going to have a little bit of an explore. Luckily we've got here a little bit earlier than we thought, so we should be able to have a couple of hours of exploring the Dockyard before our tour starts, which will be lovely. So we're just driving to the Dockyard. Oh, there it says Historic Dockyard. We're here.
We're here at Chatham Historic Dockyard.
So we're just trying to find the entrance. Oh, entrance and an arrow. Perfect. Even now, it has that 1950s vibe, doesn't it, Bean?
Yeah.
Anyone who's new to the channel, Martin's nickname is Bean. So if you ever hear me say that, I'm always talking
there's
to
variations
Martin.
of it. There's, what's the other one?
Beanet and Brown.
Beanet and Brown.
Beanie.
Funny story is that I got a card for Helena's birthday And I thought I'd be funny and sign it Beanett and Brown, and then somebody stole the card, so they would have got a surprise when they opened it.
From Beanett and Brown. They were like, interesting. Like even that does look like it's out of the 50s.
Helena's a massive fan. Well, I am as well, but I think Helena's even more so a fan of Call the Midwife.
Yeah.
So this is something special for you?
Yeah, so I started watching it after Martyn had left the ship. I was on the ship for about 2 more months, and I started watching Call the Midwife from the beginning, and I loved it. And then when I came home from the ship, I started watching it again, and then Martyn started watching it with me.
Was that like
I don't
halfway?
know if you ever went back.
Was that halfway through season 1? No.
Yeah, I don't think you ever went back to watch the first few.
I didn't.
And we're about 1 season behind the current season at the moment. We just haven't had the time.
No, there might be spoilers.
So we're hoping there's no spoilers. We're in.
Really?
So we've got about an hour and a half before our tour, so...
I like that. You get a souvenir ticket, but the actual proper ticket's the receipt thing.
Martyn likes that.
Yeah.
Martyn's a fan.
I'm a fan. We're in.
So it's actually really big.
Really big. And there's a few tours you can do. There's one included in your ticket, but you've got to still book for it, and that's to go on the submarine.
Which we did.
We're going to do that. We're doing that at 1:30 and then going straight to the...
Call the Midwife tour. But we're going to head over here because I think it says entrance.
I think this is the lifeboats and engineers.
You could download a map as well onto your phone, which we forgot to do.
I think there's 2 ships you can go on, and then the submarine's a tour.
Loads to look round.
Oh, there's the car park.
Oh yeah, right next to it.
So these tell you, I think, when they were in service and where, and then sort of a story.
How many lives they saved as well.
Yeah. This is huge, this one. I was looking out for something to do with the northeastern, and I found this, the Tynemouth Winch. And this is to do with, there was heavy bombings during World War II, and one of the things that was salvaged was this. A winch that had been installed in 1921. Helena's been drawn to this. Spot the dangers at the harbour.
1,
13 dangers.
2, no hands sitting on the thing. 3, 4, he looks very cold. All of them really. And him.
How many's that though?
Headphones on. He's on the phone. He's hanging off. He's throwing something. They look quite safe.
You should get a sticker.
Him.
Congratulations. You can take these stairs up to the mezzanine. I think we're going to do it because I want to see what the view's like. We made it up. It's huge. We are going onto the HMS Gannet, 1878.
Also, ages ago, I went with my uncle to the HMS Victory in Portsmouth.
I've been there.
I was young.
I've been there. There's a vlog. There's a vlog on it. Yeah.
And then Martyn went there. And now we both want to go together as well.
I loved it. I actually got a thing for a year, but then because of COVID and everything, I couldn't use it.
Oh, I might have run out. They might have extended it.
Don't know. I also worked for a period of time on the Golden Hind in London. I recommend trying to stop by there. So this is the forward mess.
They'd sleep in them.
How
But
do you-
could you imagine at sea?
It's really high, isn't it?
Rocking as well.
I wouldn't be able to get up onto it. All the different knots you can do. A reef knot, a sheet bend, a clove hitch, and a bowline. I'm just going to record them all so I can study them later.
We should know this because we were sailors once upon a time. We were crew. Sailors call the left and right hand side port and starboard. At night, a red light is shown to port and a green one to starboard. Move the slides to reveal the right colours.
Okay,
And
so
then flap to see if you were right. Oh wait.
So-
Oh, okay.
red is on port, which is the left-hand side, which I think is, it depends which way you're facing, yes.
That's the front.
Left-hand side is that way then.
Oh, that'd be the right if you're facing.
Oh, that's right, sorry. Yeah, left-hand side this way. So
Wait,
port,
have I done it right? Wait.
port is red. And then that should be green.
I used to remember it by, is there any port left?
I used to remember it from port had 4 letters and left had 4 letters.
Yay!
Yeah, we got it right.
There are many rhymes. The sailor left port
With a red nose. Oh, so commander's cabin. The propeller trunk.
Oh gosh.
Oh wow. So that's where the propeller would have been. That's mad. You got a lot of space in here.
Yeah, considering it's such a small ship, they have a lot of the space.
This is where he
Is that the bed?
slept.
You forget how small like beds used to be.
Anybody wanting to know, you can get married here. Belaying pins.
Did you learn that from?
Yeah, from the Golden Hind.
Nice.
I've forgotten a lot of stuff that I used to know though, which is, I seem to just discard things when I don't need them. But yeah, it's for tying the ropes up. A lot of people used to think that they were for like taking it out and hitting people off the head with. This is the submarine we're going to go on, the HM Submarine Ocelot. So half past we're going on that. And it should only take 10 minutes. It's crazy when you see it in the actual dry dock.
Yeah, so big.
And then I think the War Memorial where we meet for Call the Midwife, there it is. It's over there. Well, there's lots to explore here. Look at all the buildings, they're so 1950s.
I feel like I've walked into the set.
You like you walked onto the set, yeah. And then we're going to go into the Wagon Stop Canteen.
Grab a quick drink before our tour.
So I've got a latte. This is the large one. The regular was quite small. Yeah, I think this is more of a regular, but it wasn't too expensive actually, so it's fine. So large latte, and then we got 2 apple juices to take around.
I'm going to have a bit of mine now.
And then, yeah, there's loads up there, so I think we're going to wander there for the tour. We just got a sneaky peek at the tour. They stopped outside of here and looked up at this building. If you watch it, any guesses? I actually didn't know.
No, neither did I. She said they used a bit of TV magic to change bits.
Computer imagery. It was a hospital. London Hospital. This should be interesting. This circle is the actual size of the hatches you have to go through. So we just went on to the Ocelot,
Submarine.
the submarine, and that was a really cool experience. It took a bit longer than we
Yeah,
thought.
it wasn't 10 minutes. Luckily it'll be on time. I haven't
We've got
checked.
about 5 minutes, I think.
Okay.
So it's about, I think it was about 25 minutes.
Yeah.
But we went right from the beginning of the submarine to the end, and well, front to back. And it's such tiny space.
And like the little hatches that you have to go through.
Yeah, you had to grab onto these rails, so you just had to, I showed that thing at the beginning of what you'd have to go through, and you had to like swing through them, didn't you?
I think if you were claustrophobic, it's definitely something to bear in mind
Yeah.
before you go in.
Yeah.
But it is really interesting to see the living conditions that they actually lifting.
Well, people,
It's crazy.
the crew would sleep in an area where there was like torpedoes, and then there was underneath there was these batteries that could explode, and it's madness. But yeah, it was really
Yeah,
good.
we were going to film some, but it was just too small.
Yeah, and you had to like do the manoeuvring through the things quite a lot.
But now, call the midwife. But I might try and quickly run to the toilet before.
We're gonna have to be
It's
quick.
about an hour and a half, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 5:02 now. And then there's still this ship that we haven't been on. There might be some time afterwards for us to jump on it, but we've got a bit of a busy sort of afternoon, evening. We want to go back to the hotel, maybe use the pool, and then we are meeting some people later on for food, which I'll tell you a little bit about later. So we finished the tour and we're actually just heading back around to some of the locations to grab some photos. So this one, this is like the main, this is the main one, isn't it?
So like the opening scene to the first ever episode is when she comes through here.
Comes out of the train station when she's down there, and yeah. It's so cool.
So cool to see.
And there's actually on some of the walls, I think it's up here, I think I filmed it before, but I'll go up to it again. They've got like marked out where they put fake doors and stuff. And this
cycles through here.
They cycle through here, and like, so this is like a big street, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where they have washing hanging up as well, but apparently they've taken it down because they have adverse weather, so it can all get blown all over the place.
And then they put up fake doors to houses.
Yeah, and then the like markings of chalk on the wall are done by the children who are in the episode, and when it's the downtime and they don't have anything for them to do while they're setting up like the next shot, they're allowed to do like drawings on the walls in chalk because it can all be washed off.
Keep them occupied.
It's so cool. They use this area because they've got 101 listed buildings that can't be changed, so it's perfect for them. Here it is. Call the midwife. Door 1. So this is where they'd have
Door 1?
Yeah, one of the doors. I was trying to see if you could see like the markings where they put it on, but I think they just go off of that. These are all air raid shelters, aren't they? And they're all owned by individual businesses. So if they want to film here, they have to get in touch with every individual owner or business and ask them. but there's loads of air raid shelters built underneath the dockyard, so they use those a lot for filming. And then we're going to go around the corner. This makes no sense if you've never watched Call the Midwife, but there's a character called Chummy, played by Miranda Hart, and one of my favourite characters. And this is Chummy Hill,
where she learned to ride the bike
and went down here. Ooh, ooh. And then what was a really cool part is we showed it in the montage. Oh, it's very windy around here.
It is.
I don't know if you could hear me, but they took us into this building where they had props and costume from the series.
Yeah, it was so good. It's just one of my all-time favourite shows. So it's funny because so much is so different. Like, obviously they use green screen a lot and different like things when they actually film it.
So much green screen involved.
Yeah, but it is nice. Like, even when we turn the corner to that main bit,
yeah,
I did go like that. I recognised it.
But they filmed so much here. Bridgerton, Mr. Selfridge.
Yep. Oliver Twist.
The original Oliver Twist. Loads.
Yeah.
So I love all that. I'm always keen to go places where they've filmed TV shows or films.
It is the perfect place to recreate that kind of historic set.
Yeah. It's like being transported back in time. This is the entrance to one of the air raid shelters that they've used before in an episode. Our tour guide, I can't remember she said what her real name was, but she also said they just call me Phyllis or Nurse Crane, which is one of the characters, so that's how I remembered her. But she told us that there's something that she didn't have time to show us, but the entrance to the practice is located here as well.
In between one of these
So
streets.
Yeah, said to
but
the
I don't
right
know if
here.
It's going to look really different from
Will we be able
what
to identify
we know
it?
as, yeah. Yeah, but it could be.
So we think we found the practice, Dr. Turner's practice. So, because I think,
railings are the same,
I'm
look.
sure I've remembered episodes where people come out of here and there's an ambulance waiting here.
Well, that looks like the same railings.
Yeah, I think this is it. And then it looks like they put a plaque up on this wall. We come a bit closer and we've noticed that there's two sort of screws built into the wall, and the tour guide said that they can't take screws out because it'll damage the brickwork, so I do think that's where they've put the sign.
Maybe. It looks the same.
Yeah, I think it is.
This bit is exactly the same.
Yeah.
And the brickwork looks the same bricks.
I think that is.
Yeah, that's the same bricks.
That's cool. Dr. Turner, the only doctor, he solves everybody's problems. So the Cavalier, this is featured in many episodes of Call the Midwife, and then also this area down here using green screen they've been able to make look like it's the dockyard of Poplar. But time's running out on us and we don't think we're going to be able to get on, well, we know we're not going to be able to get on that today. We might have to come back. There's so much stuff here.
It's been really, I'm so glad we came early.
There's so much to explore.
Yeah, we had about an hour and a half before the tour.
Yeah.
It was full, we were running out of time.
And we still need more time. Yeah, we need more time because there's quite a few buildings over there, I think, that are like museums that you can go in and look around.
It's been really nice actually, and it's just been really different.
I've loved it.
I enjoyed it. Also, we'll insert a picture now of myself sat on a white bench. Martyn has informed him that I can't let everyone know
The story
because he's too scared of spoilers.
I don't want anybody getting any spoilers.
So we'll see if anyone recognises the bench. But Trixie did sit on that bench in one of the episodes.
Although in a slightly different location, but it was the bench.
It was the same bench. But yeah, really enjoyed the tour. Yeah, it's been lovely.
We didn't get to do that. Hidden Heroines. The untold stories of the women of the Dockyard.
There's just so much. I don't know how long it is.
No, I think if you want to go,
rushing around.
If you want to go back and have a leisurely time at the hotel,
and swim.
we're gonna have to go back.
Yeah, there is a lot here, so if you are visiting, there is a lot to do.
Come in the morning and then make a real day of it, I would say.
And there's loads of places to stop for food.
You can get some fridge magnets. There's the ocelot, That's inside.
Yeah, we went there, top.
Yeah, that was the mezzanine. The Gannet, that was the first ship we went on. Called the Midwife stuff. It's a bag. A mug. They've got all the different books as well by Jennifer Worth. Tea towel. So we are on our way out. Back to the car.
Looks like they do a show. Salute to the 40s.
Yeah, that's on in September. What month is it? It's August. Yeah, it's on in September, 18th and 19th of September. That'd be quite cool, yeah. Salute to the 40s. Book your tickets now.
It is like stepping back in time.
Yeah, it reminded me a bit of, although not as huge, I always bang on about this place, but Beamish Museum in Newcastle.
Oh yeah.
Or in the northeast, is just an amazing, immersive experience, which I think you would love. Yeah. But that's like being transported back in time. And I think they've filmed a lot of stuff there. But this was a bit like that because unlike Portsmouth, it had a bit of like an area that looked like it was from a specific time, which is hence the reason why they filmed there. But I'd love to come back to do the stuff we didn't do.
Yeah, the women one. I think they do other tours as well.
Yeah, and if you buy a ticket, I think it's the same as the Portsmouth one. If you buy a ticket, you can then visit any time again during the year. We made it to the pool successfully again.
Just.
Oh, yeah, we got back to the hotel and we went in, and originally they were saying that you had to book on the hour, but it was like 4:25, and we had like limited window of like 4:30 till 5 to try and get in the pool. But then luckily she was nice and let us go in at 4:30.
Yay, so we had like half an hour dip.
Yeah.
And then we sat on those like stone marble seats that heat up. That was nice. And now we're just gonna have a cup of tea.
Yes.
And get ready because we're gonna go out for food.
I said we were going to meet some people.
Yeah.
We're going to see our wilding adventures, Katie and Dean.
Katie and Dean. So funny story, I have met them once before. But it'll be nice to actually be able to like properly chat because I met them whilst they were at Legoland. So it'll be nice to meet them and have a good chat.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. We've tried quite a few times to navigate sort of a time where we could actually meet, and they just so happened to say that they were quite close. So
yeah,
we're able to go meet them tonight. We're going somewhere called, what's it called?
The Potting Shed.
Yeah, really look forward to it. So yeah, we're just gonna lounge a bit. We've got about an hour and then we'll go.
Yay!
Oh, I'll just quickly show you my shoes that I got from Primark. Really happy with them, but they are a bit dirty now from walking around. I can't actually remember how much they were. £16?
They're nice, I like them.
But I like the colour. Here they are. Very nice, and they were really comfortable as well. They're memory foam.
That's good, because that was the first time you'd worn them.
Yeah, so all good. I'm going to do a quick room tour, but please bear in mind that we've been here a night already. Here's the front door. We've got an ironing board. We've got a fan. I think that's a heater at the back. It's okay. We've got the ambience of the kettle. Some storage here. Some coat hangers. We saw some people walking around with robes, but I don't know where they got those from. And then we got an iron. And then we'll go around. This is the bathroom. So you've got a shower. It's got both actually. It's got the screen, but it only goes up to that, and then you've got a curtain. And then got a mirror. Let's do Helena's thing. Toilet. Sink. Another mirror. We got the bed. I actually think it's two single beds put together, but it's really comfy. Pillows are really soft. Fell asleep really quickly. Yeah, it was fine. And then we got some bedside tables. Lovely picture of some flowers there. Helena making a cuppa. And then out here we've got...
Lovely view of...
I think it's just the car park at the back. Radiator. Another flower. And then this is the bit that's the messiest. But we've got this desk with I don't think this has got anything in it, but you can store some stuff in there. Chair. And then this is like a proper unit, isn't it, for a TV? And then, I mean, I must say the best thing I think about this room is the fact that the TV is ginormous. This is bigger than the TV we've got at home. It's crazy. Yeah.
Is it about the same size, I think?
Is it? No. Is it? I don't know.
I think. So apologies, we haven't vlogged in quite a while. I think you did a quick clip of some of the food.
Yeah, of the food.
But we had an amazing evening with...
Hi guys!
Katie and Dean! It was so lovely to actually finally chat and actually properly meet. Yeah. As I said before, we did meet at Legoland, but we couldn't have a good proper chat. So
no, we couldn't.
It was really lovely.
This was a great suggestion for food.
Yeah, no, I'm glad that it all worked out.
Coming
here. Yeah, this pub was really nice actually.
So this is called, did we say it's
the
potting shed?
The potting shed.
In Maidstone, and yeah, it's lovely. This is like the outside area.
So these are the things you stay in?
So those you can rent out. And they're like different themes, so there's like a beach, I think a jungle and something else.
Wow.
And then I think round the back there are the like little individual rooms that you can rent.
Amazing, but it was so nice, the food was
There's
good.
a potting shed cat.
Yeah. Oh, he's under the table.
Yeah. Yeah, but we've just been chatting all things Disney and life and everything. But yeah, are you in, Martyn? But yeah, thanks so much for inviting us.
Thanks for coming.
So lovely. And yeah, we'll pop their channel in the description box as well, so definitely go check them out if you haven't already.
Thank you.
So we're back home now.
It took a little bit of a while.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of traffic, but
A bit of a long drive.
yeah, we are back and we had a fantastic time last night at the potting shed.
Potting shed. It was really, really lovely, and it was so nice to finally hang out with Katie and Dean.
Yeah, it was brilliant. But yeah, we're gonna leave this vlog here and we will catch you next time.
Yes, thanks so much for watching, and we will see you soon. Bye.
Doodle Pipski.